Hello everyone, how's it going? Voiceover Vicky here, and welcome back to my channel. This week I've decided to show you what I recorded on my little trip to Portimão in Portugal. Surprisingly, I've never been to Portugal, although my family's hometown essentially neighbours it, so this was a good opportunity to experience it firsthand with the good company. Going in without any expectations, it surprised me to see these big colourful buildings, and if that wasn't enough colour, our hotel looked straight up like tropical Lego blocks, and I never whipped my camera out so quickly than now. We checked in and saw what they had to offer, aka a pool to check out later, but then we went straight to our rooms that had a great view of where we parked our imaginary boat. Our room was essentially an apartment to accommodate the four of us, which was pretty spacious with a tropical home decor feel. Totally not talking about the extremely leafy wall. I was proper scoping out the area because you gotta appreciate a good hotel room. I was taking it all in, especially the bedroom, which was really nice, with a TV that was only in Portuguese obviously, but we couldn't also use either. Our window view had a nice view of the path leading up to the beach that was inevitably gonna be what we were gonna do soon. Admiring the shower that was never gonna be used because we stinky people, and a budget for the bitches that shared. We then headed out to eat at a restaurant along the beach, and I honestly cannot recall what I had that day, but it was probably chicken nuggets or shrimp related. 10 out of 10. Kitty. Now we had done a little bit of beach exploration, we were ready to go home and see what the hotel had to offer. My mum's room was right where the pool was, which was extremely convenient as I could just get changed there and get ready to be pool body ready. And there was a kiddie pool there in case we felt like it. Quick selfie moment of me in my bikini. Getting all tropical girl on us, yeah. Chilling by the pool, in the Lego houses, looking upon the pool, absolute vibe. It was an extremely salty pool, I gotta tell you. It was burning my eyeballs like the sun is doing to my eyeballs right there. To finish the day off, we headed over to one of the restaurants near the hotel, and it was at night, which is why it was so empty, but yet we got greeted by another wandering kitty that was disguised with its black fur, which is why it's so hard to see. We wanted food clearly, so I gave it a bit of my omelette, so then the kitty would stay for longer. For our first day, it was nice to get settled in, and we had a lot more to prepare for tomorrow, so we had to sleep well. Good morning! It's a new day of Portugaling. We got up really early for the free breakfast buffet for our prep to the boat ride. And I take a quick moment in the toilet to grow confidence and slay before we head out for the boat site. This is when I realised last minute that it's actually one of these fast boats that just ride the waves super quick, so I was shitting myself and bracing myself for what was to come because I wasn't prepared to fly off a boat today. But it was actually pretty calm coming out the coast. We could see our hotel and some lighthouses from where we were leaving the port. It's when we got into the open sea that it got a little bit more rough. We brushed past this ye olde castle called Castelo de Ferragudo. Yes, I had to Google that, and that church as well, which I refused to pronounce. And hey, look at this cool guy. Isn't he so cool? Look at him just ride by himself. Couldn't tell you what this is, but it looks like it belongs on Alcatraz Island. This boat trip was essentially riding through cool looking cliffs and caves, getting a close up of that good looking rock sediment. Oh my god, look at that, it looks so cool. Wow! Oddly enough, but cutely, a lot of these rocks look like elephants. Like this one's a little baby elephant, and this one's the big papa elephant over there. Oh my god. So cute! I don't think Joji can contain himself. Okay, let's calm down a bit and get ourselves into some caves, cause look at this. Our Neanderthal ancestors would be so happy right now, but we broke the ceiling, so they probably ain't happy about that. But hey, it's kind of pretty. I mean, look, they're pretty jolly, aren't they? Check out these people being jolly on their holy rocks. I think this rock's meant to have a cow face on the side if you notice it, whereas this is a fossil wedged into a cliff. This part was pretty cool as they brought us fully submerged inside the caves, so we went in one end and went out the other. We went through the cave that showed us God's eyes, and you can see why it's called that. God is always watching. Yeah. I never realised this was in Portugal until literally I was there in person, but we went to see the Eye of God. Why does God have so many eyes? And why are they all in Portugal? It was pretty impressive, I gotta say, and there was a lot of people scuttling about on their boats or on the sand, just having a time of their life. After being by the sea so much, why not come and eat some fish afterwards? And we went to this live sea place, and oh my god, seeing the future of these crabs and lobsters, it was truly tragic. Fortunately you don't see it happen, but you did see the live lobsters get weighed and taken away to the kitchen. A few people from our group chose live crustaceans and ate them. It was very weird. Look at us cruising on our buggies like smooth rad celebrities. Which led us to this beach. Or not necessarily a beach, more like the walkway to the lighthouse that was on these rocks, and it's a little baby lighthouse. Then got tempted to go and walk on these stones.
How do we do this, Joj?
Para bajar.
Yes, we got to go the other side.
These stairs have probably survived both world wars, so we trusted it with our lives and started walking on these things.
Wait, please. Yes. Walking in Portugal on the stones, finding some crabs called Mister.
Messing about is probably the most fun part about having adventures. So we scuttled about and we found this floaty.
We want to ride on this thingy right there.
Sadly we didn't end up going in the sea because the weather was being kinda hot and cold with us and we didn't really trust that. So we hung around this beach tiki themed disco place that was on the beach with really cool beds. The aesthetics had me in complete awe, but I refused to drink alcohol this time round and just watched this pirate boat go by, and that concluded our day. I gotta say this was the most fun we had on this trip, and probably the day that I crapped myself the most, because this is water park day and we're riding the scary ones as well as the easy ones. Now I am a sucker for not riding scary things because they combine all my fears that aren't social, but when you go to these places you kind of have to let loose a bit, otherwise you're just going to be walking around looking at things and that's not fun. So you gotta experience it, it's all different. And this place looked really cool. I mean, it looked like it didn't have much from first sight, but walking around the site it had so much more than I expected. They hid things so well by putting the really nice easy rides at the beginning, but then when you walk around you see the worst ones are behind. He's clearly down for all of them. I convinced my friends to play it safe and go in the kiddie pool first before we did anything extra, but then we went straight into something extra afterwards, and after that I felt like I could conquer anything. I was putting my brave pants on that day. It's cool that it actually included a fish spa where you could put your feet in and fish will nibble at your toes, as well as a jacuzzi to help recover from the more traumatic slides. It needs to be used a lot. Now this was the big mamba jumba that I've been trying to avoid this whole time, because you can see why. It's a 4-person rider and it was scary. It's everything I was scared of. But with some bravery and peer pressure, we did it! That is not a smiling face, that's the face of absolute defeat. Just kidding! You could also have images taken with some animals like snakes and birds. Here are the more scarier slides close up. But here's some pictures of me with an owl. Oh, it was so cute, it matched my hair. What a cutie. And then here's me with some parrots. Jolly old fella, yeah. Oh yeah. After the water park we head over to the shopping centre where it's got this really cool design and the top escalator has no ceiling on it. Never seen that before. The shops in Portugal are pretty similar to Spain. I think it's the same in European countries really. I got one of them pick and mix bags of sweets, some clothes and these boots that I'm very proud of bagging. Here's me showing them off in the mirror. Feeling very proud.
Yes. Pretty. Look.
Oh my god, Vicky, you're doing it so well. Oh my god. Look at
Wow.
that pot. It's huge.
That's such a huge pot, man.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We were famished after a long day of riding slides, so we decided to dine in the shopping centre, and there was a lot of restaurant options on the top floor that looked really pretty at night. And then we were ready to start heading off because it was getting very late and it was sadly the third and last day of Portugal. I'm happy to have got to experience Portugal. It's such a beautiful place, and like The Wanted once said, I'm glad I came. Or is it I'm glad you came? Oh well, I'm gonna miss you, Portugal. Bye bye for now. 10 out of 10, would relive if I could. Truly recommend to those who want a relaxing holiday. Now reporting back to real time Vicky. Hi everyone, it's post-Portugal Vicky here. This is the end of the vlog, so I just wanted to wrap things up. This is my bedroom in Spain. It is so white in here. I was in beachy Portugal and now I'm in heaven. We drove from Spain to Portugal. That's why I'm in Spain right now, because we've just driven back. I'm trying to be loud but quiet at the same time because this room is super echoey, but it's also like 11 PM right now. So sorry if the audio quality is a bit To wrap everything up, I just felt like doing a little bit of a haul from the shopping trip that we had, and just to show you some bits and bobs that I've got. One of those things is this Nirvana top. Look at that. Out of all the Nirvana merch in the world, this for some reason I could not find until now, and I'm very happy with it. Some stuff that are actually Portuguese now. I got this little keychain, a flip-flop with some fish on it, because this is a very seaside place that we went to. It says Portugal on it, so that people know. I got this little bracelet as well in the souvenir shop that just, you know, felt oceany. We're going for the ocean vibes. This is very random, but the McDonald's Portugal, their salad, you can pick if you want it with vinegar, and I thought the vinegar bottle was so cute. Look how tiny that is. Oh, it was very cute. Don't know what I'm going to use it for. Why am I keeping it? I just really like miniature looking things. I did buy some other stuff, but I just really want to show off these boots I thought were an absolute steal. Oh, nice. These are from Pull & Bear. Finally I found some boots that have this on the bottom, but they're also quite long. I was very scared that these would not fit my legs because I've got chonky legs, and these are leather. But they fit me alright. I had to take them. I had to. So I feel like I just gotta tie this vlog up really. I hope you enjoyed seeing the footage from my little Portugal trip. This video is gonna come out super late. I didn't have enough time to finish off the video I'm currently editing. So now I'm stuck in here with the video that I need to edit incomplete. This is tricky. YouTubing is kind of tricky, you know. I need to own a laptop so I can edit while I was traveling. But anyway, I hope you like this little Portugal vlog. I had a good time while I was there. It was more of a resort where I was staying, but seeing the whole coastal line with the different caves and going inside the caves was really cool. But also the food was lovely. Maybe not the live crabs though. From Spanish heaven to you guys, a lot of love. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Stick around for any of my other videos or any future potential vlogs. Comment if there's a part of Portugal you've been to that you really liked and you want to mention. If you've been to where I've been to and you want to mention something that I didn't mention, also comment that below. Subscribe to the channel if you like the content I make. It takes a lot of effort. I love you. Bye bye. Bye.